Hi there. Welcome back to Supercharge Fridays. I hope you're doing all right. And drop in as we always do on every Friday since January 2020 at the same time, 2 p.m. Central European Time. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you're tuning in from. Welcome back to Supercharge Fridays. My name is Sonal Behel, career strategist and former HR director. And I basically, what I do is I help people who are going through a transition in their career to get to their goals, dream job, dream career, whatever that goal looks like, get there stronger, get there faster with my help. I do this through coaching, I do this through groups, digital courses, ebooks, YouTube channel, as well as this live stream right here. I also have a podcast called How I Got Hired. Lots of different ways to get the help you need. All right. So if you're watching me and you're watching me live, drop in the comments and say, hi, Sonal. Just say that. So I know that I am not by myself because I don't know why I get this weird feeling that I am by myself. I'm not seeing any comments. Normally I do. Anyway, if what I do every Friday is if there's any on the spot coaching or mentoring you need, this is the place to hang out. I don't take, can I pick your brain type of calls? I don't take them anymore. This would be the place to pick brain, pick my, hate that expression. Does that sound violent? I hate that expression. Pick my brain and to do it for free. This is the way to do it. So yeah, let's talk. If there's anything that you need help with, let me know how it's going. How has your Friday been? And say hi so that I know I am like actually live and I'm not talking to myself. I see myself on LinkedIn, so that's good. So at least I know this is so bizarre. Like you can see me see myself. At least I know it's working. So it's a little bit quiet, more quiet than usual, which is okay. Which is okay. Thank you for tuning in. Priyanka, Chanchala, Mahesh, Divakar. How are you guys doing? Thank you for tuning in. And yeah, let me know if I can help with anything. And quick, shameless plug, if you are deep in a career transition and not getting the results you're looking for, my group coaching program is amazing. It's about to close on Sunday. I'm taking in a couple more participants. So if this is something that you think you'd be interested in, book some time and let's talk. First, check out what the group coaching is about. There's a link in the calendar. So you, in case you missed my masterclass last week, you can get all the details. But let's talk if this is the right program for you. It's a very intimate lots of high touch FaceTime over a period of 10 weeks. So the idea is, what are your goals? Let's spread them out. What are the help you need? And let's help you get those goals faster. Let's help you achieve your results faster with the coaching and mentoring and access to all my courses, everything I have within the program. All right. So I just want to stress this because this is important. It's very time sensitive. And tonight, so midnight Central European time, the price will go up by 500 euros. So if you want to have that conversation, do it quickly. Write to me, email me. Let's make this happen. There's also a way to talk tomorrow, but the price will go up tonight. I'm not one of those people that says something and just for the sake of it, fake scarcity or fake urgency. It's actually going to happen. All right. So let's get into it. It's a bit quiet today. I don't think I'll be live for too long. We have a question here already. Hi, Chantala. I have been off corporate HR for a long time and I've been a homemaker. I feel more confident to get back. How do I pick myself up? It's very step by step. I completely hear you. We feel like the world has moved on and we are still where we were and we are in our own little world taking care of things at home, family, chores, organizing the family. So check out the YouTube channel because there's a very detailed video on how do you get back step by step. I have a 5-step process called the pause approach, PAUSE, very cleverly named, even if I say so myself. So Chanchala, I'm going to link the video for you as soon as we finish our live stream. So I hope that helps you. And yeah, if the Group coaching is of interest, check that out below, and see, would this be a fit for you? We can talk and see if this would be a fit for you or not. All right. What else is happening? Somebody also, I just had a call with someone 20 minutes ago, and he is in India, and he was like, ma'am, the whole time, ma'am, you gotta stop, you gotta stop doing that because I feel like an auntie if you're calling me ma'am. So, Soumya, just call me Sonal, please. Yeah, you call me ma'am, I feel like a dinosaur. I don't want to. Okay. I'm as young as you are mentally. Nothing wrong with aging, but I just don't like the way it's addressed. So, all right, Chanchala, I love that you're here. I love that you're thinking about this and finding ways to move your career forward. Hats off. I'm really proud of you for doing that because there's so many people, especially women, who give up even before they start. And that is so sad because everybody needs them. The country needs them. The economy needs us, not just as homemakers, but also in other ways. And I'm not saying homemaker is just, it's not enough. It is if you want that. But if you want more, it's good. It's win win for everyone. I remember when I took a little bit of a break between jobs, it wasn't by choice. And I just remember being, there were people say good days and bad days. I think I had bad days and worse days. And there were days where it was like frustration and resentment, and that would show up in how I'd be, I'd show up for my family. So it's not nothing, it's not worth it for sure. All right, fab. So Soumya says, okay, I'm so happy. I'm so happy to hear that, Soumya. Congratulations. My videos helped, but you put in the work. You made it happen. So well done. Congrats. We have a coach friend here who is Risto Koskinen in Finland. Thank you for tuning in with your busy salmon season. I hope you're doing well. We have had non-stop rain here for a couple of days. So I'm in front of a window, and when it's very cloudy, I look like this white ghost. So, all right. Definitely, homemaking teaches a lot of skills, and there's so many ways to transfer those skills. And I talk about all of that in the pause approach. So, upgrading of your skills. So, for sure, definitely check that out. All right, you're welcome. Thank you for tuning in, sir. Serkan, how are you doing? Thank you for being here. Hi, Vivek. Heartfelt gratitude for the YouTube videos. Oh, I'm so happy to hear that. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that with me. Do send me a message, Vivek, because I'd like to know how you actually applied this, how you applied the tips in my videos for your own career. I'd love to hear more. So do send me a message. I'd love to get into, more details. Would appreciate this. Hi, LinkedIn user. How do you deal with the HR for a domain change reason? For example, I worked earlier in the banking industry, and recently, most experience is in IT, where I go back to banking. HR wants to know, why do you want to change? The reason for the change was offer and profile. You need to have a stronger reason than that. See, you have to also understand, why are they asking you about the change, because they might think, right? Put yourself in their shoes. You're making a change. Is it for frivolous, fun? It came up, and that's why. Because if your reasons aren't strong, you'll change again in a 6 months or a year, right? So you have to be able to get into those details. So check out my most recent YouTube video is on career change. If you go to my YouTube channel and click on, like, you can filter latest versus popular. I think popular will be like videos that are 4 years old. They're really good though, but they're older. The one on career change is the most recent one. So check that out. I have a 7-step process. Yeah, I love steps. I love processes. So if you like structure and steps and getting things organized, and at the same time keeping it open for the messiness, you'd be a great fit in my YouTube coaching, in my YouTube coaching, in my career coaching program, in the job search coaching program. So check that out. There's a ticker at the bottom of this screen, so we can schedule some time together and see, is the program the right fit for you. So if you're listening and you're not looking at the screen, it's Supercharge. It's a very weird link. It's superchargeyourself.com. No, sorry, superchargeyourself.as as dot me / 15 minutes. And the 15 is a number. 15 is the number. All right. Good luck with everything, LinkedIn user. You'll have to go inside your settings and change your name so that the external um, platform that I'm using is able to identify your name, because currently it's probably set to private. So I cannot see that. Hi, Girish. What's happening? I have a question on behalf of my cousin. Okay. She wants to move banking to IT, and she did a certificate program. How should she approach this as a new grad or a, yeah, it's a good question. So a lot of things that you're talking about here, and also in the previous question, you'll be able to get lots and more detail on in the career change video for sure. And it's also applicable if you have not worked before, because you also want to show that whatever you did in the past, a project, internship, volunteer work, whatever you did, how can you translate? How can the messaging say, I've done that, I was really good, and I can do this as well? That is what the video will help you to achieve in in a really effective way. So good luck to your cousin Kirish. Thank you for tuning in. What is happening? Dan is tuning in from California at 11 past 5 a.m. Dan, I hope you're well. Be safe. Lots of thoughts, lots of loving thoughts towards you and with everything that's going on currently. Hi, Beata. Thanks for tuning in. Any tips on building the confidence when entering a global structure role? Such a good question. Such a good question. I think, Beata, I can answer this to some extent, but I will also highly recommend that you check out my podcast episode with the queen of quick confidence. Her name is Selena Rizvani, and I was so lucky to have her on the podcast. She has written literally a book called Quick Confidence, and she gives very practical tips. So, just in the interest of time, because you're already here and you're joining us live, uh, essentially, you have the confidence. It's not like you have to build it, it's already there. It's just probably a little bit subsided for whatever reasons, whatever circumstances were surrounding you. So you want to just kind of get them back. You're not building it from scratch, you already have it. And the reason I say you already have it is because you have worked for all these years and you are where you are today. Because if you didn't have the confidence, you wouldn't be where you are today. You wouldn't when you look back and all the positions you've held, all the different locations you worked in, and all the challenges that you overcame them because at that point you didn't know what you didn't know what you were stepping into, but you did it anyway. So you want to harness that. And how do you do that? Look for proof. Look for proof. I don't like fuzzy wuzzy advice. um, you have the receipts. You have the receipts. You didn't steal something from a shop. You've got the receipts. So go back and look at your resume and look at your past achievements, because the resume should be showing that. And by the way, that's a really good point. When you read your resume, anyone who's watching right now, you should feel like this, pumping up going on in your heart that I did that. Oh my God, I'm such a badass. This answer is much longer than this, but for now, I would say check that out. I think it's just the last two episodes. So you'll find it. If you go to How I Got Hired and just look, write my name and How I Got Hired, you'll find the episode with Selena. I hope that helps you a lot. And I'm sure you're going to crush that global role. So amazing. Congrats and all the best to you. Hi, Devesh. How are you doing? Delhi is in the house. Thank you for tuning in. Gajendra. Hi, Emily. I recently turned 26. Oh, so sweet. Oh, give me a second to reminisce when I was 26. Oh, that was a while ago. Oh, trip down memory lane. When I turned 26, you were. Let's not go there. You were. Let me do my math. Yeah, you were a baby. Like you were like a toddler. Yeah. I am that old and proud of it. I'm proud of it. I'm going to be 45 in December. All right. That was a tangent that nobody asked for. I have been fortunate to be placed in a good company for 2 years now, fund services. So, over the years, when I had to choose between two offers, I have always considered experience I can potentially get over money. I'm currently in a dilemma to continue to using that kind of reasoning. I feel like I'm being underpaid and I want to go for money. At the same time, I really want to build my profile. I understand, Emily. I think that why can't we have both? I don't like the either or zero sum game in anything in our life. Why can't we have more? Why can't we have most things we want? Why do we have to have either this or that? I understand the where you're coming from, and I think that you were very mature to think you were chasing the experience and not the money. Ideally, now, I mean, you're still young, right? You're still in your 20s. You want to get advanced. You want to get an advancement in your career. You want a paycheck is a way to, it's a validation if that is happening for you or not. Is it the only validation? No, but it is an important validation, according to me. So you want to see that it's progressing. Because if you feel like you are underpaid, that perception is based on what? It has to be based on some data points that you have that others around you are earning more. And if you're as good as them, if not better, then you should be at a higher level. So why not look? And the salary negotiation videos I have, the reason they're so successful and the reason so many people have watched them is giving you the tools and the confidence. Beata, back to the confidence. You're very welcome. Good luck with everything. uh, to ask for what you know you deserve, right? So, and a lot of people think, including very famous influencers, who will say, I've never had to ask for more money. It was always given to me. Good for them. Good for them. Maybe they were already at a very higher, much higher income bracket. Not everyone is. Some of us have to ask and ask with confidence and not feel, oh my God, what are they going to think? I still remember 2002. Was it 2002? Or was it early 2003? I don't remember. I asked for everyone was getting promoted around me, and I said, when am I getting promoted? I've done so much work for this company. When am I getting it? I was like 23, 24. Was I shaking a little bit? Yeah, but at the same time, I didn't care whether he gave it to me or not. But I said, I wanted to bring it up. Within 24 hours, I had a promotion letter. I asked. If the answer was no, at least I knew I had asked. But if the answer is yes, amazing. So the downside is not that bad. So I definitely think that it is worth putting yourself out there because not everyone thinks that your good work will speak for itself. I don't know. This doesn't always work that way. Mm-hmm. All right, Soumya, let me come back to you in a minute because I've got a few other questions and we will help you as well. It's interesting. Today I thought there'll be nobody watching. I was looking at the time and I'm like, oh, I'm going to disappear. No one's going to know. But we have some latecomers to the party. Thank you for being here, Mahesh. I'm stuck and underpaid in the same organization for 10 years and I want to grow my career. Okay. How do I approach the process? You approach it step by step. Okay. Check out my group coaching program. I'm kidding. No, I'm not kidding. Hashtag sorry, not sorry. You figure out what you want first. Figure out what you want. Don't compare. It's very tempting to compare what others have. And then you're like, I want that. Stay in your lane. Okay. Put some blinders on. Stay in your lane. And the thing that you want, listen to yourself. There's a lot of wisdom you have inside you. You can't listen if there's so much noise happening around. You need to be quiet in every possible way, figuratively and literally speaking. Have some idea of what you want. Okay. um, and then look around you, look for templates. You don't have to start from scratch. A template literally is something's already done and you just have to kind of color it in. Look for templates. Now, what do I mean by look for templates? Look for people around you who are doing the thing you want to do. You will know them or you will know people who know them. I would say start there. There's multiple processes, multiple steps, but this is where I would start if I were you. Every 10 to 15 years, it's normal to feel stuck. You're not alone. You're not alone. Okay. Um, you kind of have to just step back and take control, get back in the driver's seat. Maybe you were in the passenger seat and there was nothing wrong with being in the passenger seat. But if you don't like where the car is going, I always use this metaphor. If you don't like the way the car is going, stop, go to the gas station, fuel up, get some Diet Coke, fuel up yourself, take the car somewhere else. Step back, step into the driver's seat and do something because you are the GPS. You have the GPS. I have taken this analogy so far. My goodness. Okay. That's wonderful, Devesh. Good for you. Thank you for being here. Hi, Najam. I'm confused. Do I need therapy or career coaching? I'm afraid of rejection. It's a good question. shame, confidence, fear are such core things. It's a good question. I had someone on the podcast, on my LinkedIn Live. I think it was last year. Her name is Jessica Sweet. So if you just Google my name and Jessica Sweet, Jessica Sweet, SW, literally Sweet. She happens to be a therapist who's also a career coach. So you'll get a lot of answers there. But I will tell you, um, already, that if there are some associations to fear, shame, and confidence that are coming from the past, a therapist will help you. A therapist will definitely help you. A career coach is not equipped and is not qualified. They don't have the license to walk you through what happened in your past. Please be careful. A coach of any kind, career coach, life coach, isn't equipped to do that. It's shaky ground. Okay, I would never. Whenever I've seen clients of mine, and we suddenly, the conversation goes to their dad or sister or mom, and I'm like, oh, okay, I do see where you're coming from, but this is a conversation I'm going to have to unsubscribe from. I say that because there is a better person out there to help them. So if you are already feeling like that could be the case, then it is the therapist. But if it's confusion about career stuff, today, the present, or the future, then it's a coach. There are different ways to look at it. This is the way I would do it. Okay. There probably are different ways to look at it, right or wrong. But hopefully, this helps you a little bit. Najam, I wish you the best. Hi, Emily. Good luck to you. Absolutely. Absolutely. Fab, fab, fab. Hi, Siddharth. Oh, fab. I'm so happy to hear this. Oh, I have some news for people watching in India right now. It's going to come out in a few days. This has nothing to do with the group coaching. Group coaching is much more intimate, but I have some news coming out for folks in India. I was supposed to do this even if you're following me for a while. There was something I was going to do for folks who are watching in India. That partnership didn't work out. There's another one in the works. I'm so excited about it. I was talking to someone 20 minutes before going live here. So watch this space. The best way to find out would be, if you haven't already, subscribe to my newsletter. It's superchargeyourself.com/newsletter. Superchargeyourself.com/newsletter. I'll also put it as a community post on my YouTube. So if you're following me on YouTube, you'll hear about it as well. You're welcome, Mahesh. You're welcome. All right. I think I will take the last question. And I think it was Soumya. Soumya, what's up? I'd like some guidance on how to discover best fit remote job openings using LinkedIn. Why do I feel like you just answered your own question, Soumya? Go to LinkedIn, look for remote jobs, and see which ones are the best fit. Am I missing something here? Am I missing? If you know what you want, you have some idea. You don't have to have a detailed, perfect, complete picture. But if you have some idea, when you see it, you'll know immediately. You'll have a better idea. It's like, when we're going shopping and you're looking for a dress, and then like, well, ma'am, what kind of dress are you looking for? I don't know. Your friend's like, I'm coming along with you, Soumya. What kind of dress is it? I don't know. But when I see it, I will know. Does that happen to you? Or does that only happen to me? Does that happen to you? So, and then there are a bunch display. There's so many of them, and you're like, your eyes are like glazed, and you're like, wow, there's so many. You know, pass, pass, pass. You're watching in the US, pass. Then suddenly, like, oh, wait, this one. Can I try this on? You're like, ooh, this is interesting. Ooh, I feel so good in this. That is what going through all these vacancies can feel like. But I also recommend that if you know a company that's proactively hiring, that a company that's hiring, I would also like you to proactively reach out to people who you know, either that work in the company or people that you know people that work in the company. Because I want you to increase your chances and not just do it in one route, not always just that route, because you don't have a lot of control on that. Dan, you're so sweet. Thank you. Thank you. Perfect. Perfect. I can understand. A lot of people haven't done that either. So, but it can't be that hard, right? This generation has access to so much more information at the tip of their fingers than any other generation. So not knowing where to go, not knowing not having access, it it's not true. It doesn't work. I know I sound like an auntie when I say that. This generation, whereas my generation had to look at like yellow pages. Yeah, okay, we did. It's like, to be fair, the internet was a thing when I was starting my career, but it was so rudimentary compared to what it is today. So rudimentary. Ah, Siddharth, good guess. I am coming to India, but that is not what I'm talking about. Hmm. That's a private trip. So for sure. Should I change anything in my profile? Uh, yeah. So on LinkedIn, you have the option to just below your, like, when you go to the your profile, it gives you the thing which says open to recruiters, and you can write what kind of role are you interested in, and it also says the format. Is it on site? Is it hybrid? Is it 100% remote? So you can choose that. I wouldn't only depend on LinkedIn to do that. So, I go to good old fashioned Google and see what Google tells you, and check out a few other sites as well, right? So, good luck. All right, fab. So, if there's not going to be any other questions, last thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to make sure you know about this. And that is the fact that the group that I have, it's a really small, intimate group. So it feels like it's a one-on-one. It's really small in that sense. And I like that. I don't like a screen where you have like 20, 30 people and you're like, who said that? And I'm going through all the squares. You don't have that, okay? And if somebody's missing, you miss their absence. So this is my proprietary, my best course. This is my live group coaching program. We will start on Monday, this Monday. So if you are actively in job search and you're feeling stuck, you're feeling confused, you need help, check this calendar. Obviously, this is an investment, okay? This is for people who are serious. Now, if you can't afford it, don't go. Don't make a booking. Don't meet with me. It'll waste your time. Get the help you need by watching the YouTube videos. See if you can get a course that's more affordable. The point is, don't stay where you are. It's frustrating. And I wrote a post on this earlier this week. Job searching and career development is an individual sport. It's not a team sport. That's a mistake that I made, and I thought I have to do it myself. And what did that mean? It meant it took longer than it would have if I had enlisted this help. And this program I made because I wish I had this. I wish I had this when I was job searching. So I've put in all my favorite things in there. So check that out. Let's have a conversation. If you feel a little bit nervous, is this the program for you? Let's talk. Be happy to meet with you. All right. Okay, last question. Somebody just came in. I'm going to be leaving at 2:30 p.m. That's my time. So that's about a minute and a half. What are the chances of a remote job for a non-IT professional? I think they're all right. I don't have experience with it, Moinuddin. Personally speaking, I don't have experience. So you have to find that out. It depends on the kind of roles, right? It doesn't have to be only IT. That's not true. I see designers, I see copywriters, I see uh, program managers. There's lots of roles where they don't need you to be on site. It could be hybrid, where like, oh, let's meet once a week or twice a month, whatever. It depends. Some cultures it's more, embracing of that, and some are less. So you'll have to check that out. I think only one way to find out. All right. Thank you for tuning in. And I hope this has been helpful as always, um, to help you to get unstuck, get your blockers out, name them, shame them, get them out of there so you find a path to move forward. And if you need help, I'd love to have you in my group, the group coaching program. Book some time so we can talk about it. And I wish you the very, very best. See you at the same time next Friday. Bye.